Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about the top 5 best smoke detectors. Starting at number 5. Google S3003LWES. The Google Nest Protect is another Wi-Fi-enabled combination smoke co-detector that performs well in our tests. It receives strong scores in our tests for low coal levels and smoldering fires. It receives a good rating for detecting high coal levels. But like the first Alert 1 link above, it falls short in our flaming fires test. If you go with this detector, you may want to also consider purchasing a battery-powered ionization smoke detector, such as the KID RFSMDC. The Google Nest Protect comes in both battery-powered and hardwired versions and can interconnect with additional Nest Protects. For more information and latest price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. At number 4. First Alert Dual. The First Alert SA320 features both photosensitive and ionization sensors, which is likely the reason why it was the only unit that activated its alarm after a single aerosol spray test. Although this high sensitivity sounds good on paper, it can also be the cause of frequent nuisance alarms. These alarms, combined with the removable AA batteries, greatly increase the odds that someone will remove the batteries or the alarm itself. The NFPA reported that between 2009 to 2013, 21% of deaths in home fires occurred when smoke detectors were present but did not operate. It's important to keep this in mind if you're planning to get this unit. After all, the whole point of a smoke detector is household safety. I didn't experience any issues installing the First Alert SA320. But as I mentioned before, it uses red wall anchors, which aren't ideal if you want to move the unit to a different location in the room. It also has optional locking features to discourage unauthorized battery or alarm removal. There are 2 pins you can insert into the sides of the unit or by the battery compartment that expand once they're in place to prevent anyone from taking down the smoke detector or removing its batteries. You unlock the unit with a flathead screwdriver to depress the pin's teeth. This is a good feature for landlords or anyone else placing the unit who won't be there to monitor it. The First Alert SA320 weighs in at 0.9 pounds, sits 2 inches off the ceiling, and its design makes it feel more functional and less clunky. It does lack the polished appeal of the X-Sense models, though it shouldn't be a big factor compared with safety and effectiveness. Andler describes this as a standard smoke detector at a good cost. The First Alert SA320 comes with a 10-year warranty, and the AA batteries will need to be replaced every 6 to 12 months. Halfway of my listed number 3. X-Sense Wireless. Even though the X-Sense wireless interconnected smoke detectors are smaller than typical ones, only 3 inches in diameter and just 0.2 pounds, they still meet UL 217 standards. They also beeped at the same 85 decibel level as every other model tested. Their red alert lights were easy to see, and because of their side-mounted position, they reflected off the ceiling to increase visibility. Just like the other X-Sense models I tested, Andler endorsed the X-Sense Wireless Interconnected as a quality product. Because they are interconnected, all 6 units will sound even if only one detects smoke, so you'll be notified regardless of where you are in your home when a fire breaks out. They performed effectively in every test I did and were all relatively sensitive, responding within 2 aerosol sprays. Since the silence button is also the alert light, it was easy to quickly find the button to silence the unit even in low light. Their advertised range in the open air is 850 feet, and though I wasn't able to test that distance due to limited space, they worked effectively in the 30-foot increments I had them placed. Each unit was interconnected right out of the box, so there was no additional setup necessary. You can add up to 24 units to the network, but every new set will need to be manually connected to the rest. This process seems pretty straightforward though, and X-Sense's instructions are clear, ensuring this process won't be too complicated. As I mentioned earlier, removable batteries result in higher instances of people inadvertently disabling their own smoke detectors, so I see the 3V batteries of the X-Sense Wireless Interconnected as a drawback. That being said, X-Sense claims that these batteries can last up to 5 years without needing replacement. At around $150 when not on sale, the X-Sense Wireless Interconnected comes out to about $25 per unit, which is a reasonable price and within the range of other smoke detectors that come in a single pack. Coming in at number 2. Smoke Alarm. The Xsense SD01 has a nice solid feel to it, and the large LED escape light gives it a professional look, like something you would see in a commercial building. This light automatically turns on when the alarm is activated and not only alerts you about the presence of smoke, but can also help to illuminate a darkened room. This is an especially important feature as more than half of home fire-related deaths occur between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m., according to the NFPA. This light would also be extremely valuable in the event of a power outage, a feature that Andler praised, and why he endorses the Xsense SD01 so strongly. This unit responded well to my tests and activated after 2 aerosol sprays. I made sure to perform one of my tests at night to best observe the escape light and was very impressed with how bright it was. The light, the 85 decibel alarm, and a flashing red secondary LED would be effective in the case of a real emergency. These high visibility features also make the Xsense SD01 a great option for hallways and stairwells, as long as you have 1 or 2 on the ceiling as well. The Xsense SD01 uses a photoelectric sensor, which works with the airflow design of the casing to better detect a variety of fire types. The sensor also analyzes smoke 3 times before activating the alarm, which minimizes nuisance alarms. Installing the Xsense SD01 was a breeze, just like the other Xsense models, and I had the mounting plate installed and the unit in place within a couple of minutes. The Xsense SD01 sits 2 inches off the ceiling, 7 inches in diameter, and it's very light at 63 pounds. And number 1. Xsense 10-year. The Xsense SC01 responded well in my testing and activated its alarm within 2 sprays of the aerosol. It had a loud 85 decibel alarm that was clearly heard from across the 2,700 square foot house I tested it in, and its red LED flashed continuously while the alarm was sounding. The alarm and the light shut off simultaneously when the sensor no longer detected any aerosol. The Xsense SC01 lacks an ionization sensor and uses only a photoelectric sensor to detect smoke. This makes it marginally less sensitive to flash fires, but also cuts down on the chances of it being set off by nuisance alarms or false alarms caused by cooking smoke or steamy showers. Installing the Xsense SC01 was simple, and with a power drill and pencil, I was able to attach it to the ceiling in about 2 minutes. Although all the non-hardwired options we tested had essentially the same installation procedure, I preferred the hardware that came with the Xsense. The anchors are white, so they blended in with the ceiling, and also came in a resealable plastic baggie, which was convenient. Other units used bright red anchors and cheap plastic pouches you had to rip open. None of these actually affected how well the unit was installed, but the fact that Xsense took the time to perfect the little things made me trust that they did the same with the smoke detector itself. The Xsense SC01 is designed to be relatively hassle-free thanks to its built-in 10-year lithium battery and auto-check feature that monitors itself for any issues. This 10-year battery was also one of the reasons Andler recommended the Xsense SC01 so strongly. He explained that traditional replaceable batteries are frequently removed due to nuisance alarms from cooking or too hot showers, or to use as a replacement for children's toys in a pinch, and never replaced. This built-in battery does mean that you will need to replace the entire unit when this battery runs out, but as is recommended by the USFA, you should replace any smoke detector every 10 years, regardless of the brand or style. Overall, the value of the 10-year battery, the carbon monoxide detector, and digital readout makes it the best option I tested. For more information and latest price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you found it helpful. Please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any question, you can leave a comment below.